It is a beautiful morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show coming to you from Carnival Radio. And this is Newspaper Review. I am Joseph Oyekola. Good morning and welcome once again. Here is where we review interesting stories from our daily newspapers. And today, Friday, we have a lot of newspaper with us this morning. I have the Punch with me, I have the Vanguard, I have the Post, and I have the Nation news paper. But before we read the news and details, here are the headlines. Starting from the Punch newspaper, 36 speakers back state police. Final test begins. Habia promises improved healthcare as General Hospital nears completion. Soldier rescue 53 hostages. Recover 8 vehicles in Borno. Under Governor names new AAUA Vice Chancellor. And now to the news and details. 36 speakers back state police. Final test begins. Support for the proposed state police gathered momentum on Thursday as speakers of the 36 state houses of assembly, governors, the Labour Party, and the Forum of APC speakers backed the constitutional amendment passed by the Senate, raising hopes that bill could secure the approvals needed to become law. The endorsement came barely 24 hours after the Senate passed the constitutional alteration bill seeking to establish state police across the Federation, a major step in the Nigerian decades-long effort to decentralize policing and tackle worsening insecurity. The bill must now be approved by at least 24 state houses of assembly before it can be transmitted to President Bola Tinubu for assent. While many stakeholders describe the proposal as a necessary response to growing cases of terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and communal violence, the People's Redemption Party opposed the move, questioning the motives of the Tinubu administration and urging Nigerians to reject it. Among the early supporters was Benue State Governor Inyachi Halia, who commended the National Assembly for passing the bill and described the development as a landmark step towards strengthening the country's security architecture. In a statement issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Kula Teso, the governor praised lawmakers for advancing what he described as a landmark reform capable of transforming the country's security framework. For more details, please visit the Punch newspaper. 36 speakers back state police. Final test begins. Moving forward to another story from the Vanguard newspaper is where Habia promises improved healthcare as General Hospital nears completion. The Abia state government has reaffirmed its commitment to providing accessible, affordable, and quality healthcare services to residents as renovation and upgrade of the Obingwa General Hospital Ngbako nears completion. Speaking during a pre-completion inspection of the facility on Thursday, the Commissioner for Health, Professor Enoch Uche, said the hospital is one of the general hospitals undergoing extensive renovation across the state and is among those nearing completion. He added that the visit was aimed at assessing the level of work done and ensuring that the project aligns with the vision and directives of Governor Alex Horty. Also, the Commissioner disclosed that upon completion and commissioning, the hospital would serve as a major referral center for primary healthcare facilities within Obingwa and neighboring communities, including part of Aba. He further explained that the facility would handle complicated pregnancies, surgical cases, childhood illnesses, and other medical conditions that cannot be managed at the primary healthcare level. Uche further noted that the facility also provides accommodation for healthcare workers, including doctors and nurses, as well as water supply infrastructure and a reliable power system, as directed by the governor. This news was brought to you from the Vanguard newspaper. Abia promises improved healthcare as General Hospital nears completion. In the meantime, troops of Operation Hadikai have rescued 53 civilians and recovered 8 vehicles after dismantling a suspected ISWAP gas roadblock along the Burutai-Kamuya Road in Buhu local government area of Borno State. The Nigerian Army disclosed this in a statement posted on its X handle on Friday and signed by the acting military information officer, Headquarters Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Hadikai, Kamti Mohammed Goni. According to the statement, the operation was carried out on Wednesday, June 24. So, they said during the operation, troops successfully rescued 53 innocent civilians and also recovered 8 vehicles seized by terrorists. It added that the troops cleared the terrorists' withdrawal route, dominated the area, and conducted further searches, although no additional contact was made. This news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Soldiers rescue 53 hostages, recover 8 vehicles in Borno. On to the last news, our newspaper review this morning. Under Governor names new AAUA Vice Chancellor. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has approved the appointment of Professor Tomola Obamuyi as the new Vice Chancellor of Adekunle Ajasin University, Akungba Akoko. The appointment followed the recommendation of the University Governing Council after Obamuyi emerged the top candidate among 15 contenders interviewed by the institution Joint Council and Senate Selection Board. The Governor's Chief Press Secretary Ebenezer Adeniyan disclosed this in a statement issued on Friday. Obamuyi, a professor of banking and finance, will succeed the outgoing Vice Chancellor, Professor Lugbenga Ige. According to the statement, the appointment was made following the due recommendation of the Governing Council of the institution, chaired by Dr. Tunji Abayomi, in line with the university's Act and Extant regulations. Obamuyi has served as head of the Department of Banking and Finance at AAUA and was the first substantive dean of the School of Management Technology at the Federal University of Technology, Akure. He was named the best professor of banking and finance in Africa for 2015 by the African Education Leadership Awards in Mauritius and has also served on National Universities Commission Program accreditation teams. Also, he was also chairperson and subject expert of the review panel for Nambia's National Council for Higher Education. According to the statement, the new Vice Chancellor has presented academic papers at conferences in several countries, including Finland, United Kingdom, Canada, Sweden, Ireland, Ghana, Zambia, Uganda, Ethiopia, India, and United States. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. Under Governor names new AAUA Vice Chancellor. To bring this paper review to a close this morning, here is the recap of headlines. Taxi speakers back state police, final test begins. Abia promises improved healthcare as General Hospital nears completion. Soldiers rescue 53 hostages, recover 8 vehicles in Borno. Under Governor names new AAUA Vice Chancellor. I would like to have come to the end of Newspaper Review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and Apple iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyukala. Thank God it's Friday, and please do what you enjoy the rest of your day and lay your hands on something profitable and be vigilant for yourself, for family, and for the nation. Please, bye.